Hello, this is Xavier Portal. This is some beautiful artwork by an unknown artist. I don't know who the artist is, but all rights belong to the artist. I'm going to be talking about a pre-birth memory I had. When I was younger, I remember this a little bit clearer. I remembered this memory a little clearer. But I still have parts of the memory in my mind. I remember telling my mom about this too when I was about 3 years old. And I do remember it. This was before I was born. I remember I was in a vast plane of light. It was just a white plane of existence, of light and vastness. It just was infinite. And in this infinite plane, there were balls of light, millions of balls of light, and they were in these cubes of energy. Like it was like almost like an invisible cube of energy, but you could see it. It was and all these balls of light were souls of children, babies before they were born. And I was a ball of light. I didn't have a body. I was just a ball of light, of consciousness. And I remember I could just see, and I knew I was just this ball of light. And I knew exactly what I was there for. I knew, and when you looked down in the cube of energy, there were two images. When I looked down, there were two images of two families. And one on the left and one on the right. And the one family was the family I belong to now, and the other was another family. And I had to choose between these two families. And I remember I was looking at the one and the other, and then I looked at one and then the other, and the one just grabbed my attention. And I remember looking down at the image of that family and actually entering into that image of the family. And when I entered into the image of the family, suddenly I was floating above my family. I could see my father and my mother and my sister and my brother, and they were at this like this park. It was like a park with rides, roller coasters, but like a more of like a childish kind of park. They had all sorts of things for children. This place was called the Land of Make Believe in Hope, New Jersey. And I was floating above them, watching my brother and sister play. And I remember looking at my brother and I was like, he seems like he'd be fun to play with, and having a sister and a mom and a dad. And I don't know, I loved this family. And I wanted to be a part of this family. And so I believe that's true with everybody. I believe we all choose our family before we're born, and that we exist before we're born. And we're just light. We're just pure light and consciousness. And I often wonder, is this where we go after we die? But I do know that we existed before we were born, because I have this pre-birth memory. I often believe that, we exist, that I know that we exist eternally. And this is just a ride, and we are eternal. And I just wanted to share this divine, beautiful memory with you. And love and light. Thank you.